Imagine if the hit 2004 romantic comedy, 13 Going on 30 Feet had this much trivia. Where would they put the kissing? Apologies for skiving, for I have been scurrying around the floors of various theaters, but I can join for a quizzing reprieve.
And that would be Ozzy jumping on the piano. Good evening, and welcome to Game Night on Tuesday the 31st of May. Hope everybody is keeping well. Apologies for the break at the start. No idea why it's not trimming the ends of answers. Definitely should be. Sam's obviously leaving that space in there to test things out for me. Why are you running very slow over there? You're running really very slow. Let's refresh you, because that's far too slow. Raid message, the disintegration of the persistence of memory. Okay. Welcome, Raiders, I think. How's everyone doing? Hope everyone is keeping well. Is that still being really slow? Is anyone else's stream being really slow, or is it literally just my end? It's probably just my end. But if y'all could confirm, that would be pog. The disintegration of the persistence of memory. Oh, it's all fine. Good. Okay. Well, that's just being dead slow. So, no idea why. Anyway, I hope you're well. Congratulations to Fluid Fernando on winning that game of Hacker right there. Very well played. Thank you to Samster for that incredibly accessible pack. And apologies again for the break that happened. Fortunately, quite near the start. But that's something I need to fix. If someone could note that down, that'd be great. Oh, is what? Am I a drinking game now, Aaron? Accessible. Is every time I say the word accessible, I'll take my cardi off because I'm a bit wham. Anyway, lots of fun to look forward to this evening. We have got the Pyramid, we have got Face Off, we have got the Abyss. And if you want to play in our first game, the Pyramid, you need to type in this here code. Oh. Or we could have an out of range exception. God, it's all go tonight, isn't it? Okay, client's done a thing. Right, fine. Reroll credits! Yes, reroll credits at faster speed. Where is the time scale? There it is. There we go. Right, try again. I may have broken the music, but the code is TPXP. Let's listen to the awesome soundtrack again. TPXP is the code you need to type in if you'll want to come and play this here game of The Pyramid. Toilet paper experience, indeed so. Welcome to Samster, Wildix, Shapes, Colo, Sotley, Aaron, AB Me, Kira, Derek, Clive, Huds, Jack, Jogging Charmod, Garrett, Lewis, Natter, Fernando, Riff, Vision, Mark, Woohoo, Brand New Halo, Juice Man, Score Count, Lupine Topper, Claire, The Messy Coder, Ali Lololololor, Oni, Inca, Jurs, Tyson, Quizface, Toot, and anyone else who is lurking, loitering, and lingering in the chat. You are most welcome to be here. Thank you so much for joining me. And we are starting off with The Pyramid as written by Lewis. Yes, there was a show me the pupper request. Would anyone like to see a pupper? Let me tick that one off because he's about to be shown to his full majesty.
Spaniel Day Lewis.
Hello, Spaniel Day Lewis. How are you?
Here,
I'm
take
not
it.
Spaniel Day Lewis, I'm Spaniel Brule. He's just eaten one of Mrs. Flush's favourite shoes. Didn't you?
Spaniel Bedingfield.
Hello, Spaniel Bedingfield. Spanny Minogue.
Spanny Minogue.
Spaniel Defoe, yeah. Who's a good boy? Who's a good pupper? You've got the biggest ears in the world.
It's Jeff Spaniels.
Jeff Spaniels.
Jeff
There you are.
Spaniels.
What a lovely pupper. Yeah, he's not such a small
so
pupper anymore.
Cute. How could you get cross
I
with
know.
me because I ate your shoe?
Yes.
Spanny DeVito.
Spanny DeVito, right. Are you going to take Spanny DeVito away?
No, you can keep him.
Oh, okay, fine.
I shall
I'll keep
turn
him.
him into a pair of shoes to replace the ones he destroyed.
Let's go back to game with Cam. Yeah. There you go, that was a pupper for you. Room for a few more. Pyramid is a game of trivia, as you may imagine. BC, G. Isons, welcome to the stream. A few minutes to join, or a few seconds to join before we lock it up. Yes, it's a game where ultimately it comes down to speed, but there are other metrics before that, like getting it right. All the rules will be explained in just a moment, and as ever, you need to whisper to Persephone's Twitch bot. Trivia on this channel, I know, who'd have thunk it. Who'd have thunk it? Right, okay, that appears to have caught up with itself now, so I'm going to refresh it one more time, and then all will be well. What's a trivia? Who knows? Nobody knows. Anyway, welcome to the channel, and thank you for joining me this Tuesday evening. We are going to lock this lobby up. Long time no see, indeed, Isons. It's great to have you here. Let's lock this here lobby up. Last chance to come join the game. Last chance, we have got 25 in to play the pyramid, which is nice to see. And we're locking in. So here's how to play. The 4 fastest players to answer each question earn a slot on the game board. When the row is full, those players then compete for the available slots in the next row. But beware, if you choose to answer and are incorrect, you are prevented from earning or indeed keeping a slot on the row if you've already got one. Keep playing though, as all players earn points for correct answers, and at the end of each row, the highest scorers will claim any slots that were left vacant by unsuccessful players. Ties are broken on total response time, and players who initially earned a slot but subsequently lost it will not be eligible to earn that vacant slot. So once you've gone onto the pyramid, you might want to think twice before answering, because if you are already through but you get it wrong, then you lose your space and you won't be eligible for the second chance saloon, even if you've got one of the highest scores. Pando, welcome to the stream, I do. Hope you're well. I will try and remember to ping you post-pyramid, either somewhere or another. So those are the rules, nice and straightforward. Full answers required, though I can overrule. And once again, many thanks to Lewis for this question pack. Let's play the pyramid. So we start with the owl tile. Owl tile down there in the bottom left-hand corner. Question coming your way. Take a look at this. Which travel company claims to cross the T's, dot the I's, and put you in the middle? Of course, the airline industry getting a lot of not so good press at the moment. 22 of you attempting that, and the correct answer I'm hoping you managed to work out was TUI. T-U-I. Although eagle-eyed travellers will probably have realised that the I in the logo is not actually dotted. If you gave me TUI, you'll go green. If not, you'll go red. Only going for tittle. Good a guess as any, but unfortunately not the right answer, Only, and you are in the shadows. Keep answering though, because you could get a second chance saloon if you're one of the highest scoring players at the end of the row and there are any vacant slots. So, fastest 4 players will get onto the owl tile, and you were. Ink was fastest, Fernando was second, Halo was third, and Derek was fourth. Well done, you are the first 4 players through to compete for the next row. Unless you get one wrong, in which case you will lose your slot. So if you don't know one, you 4, you might want to think twice before answering. Everyone else, though, whether you're in the shadows or still in the light, have a look at the next question. It's the mosaic question. Take a look at this. Unsurprisingly, which animal is the main mascot of the American insurance company Geico? 24 players attempting this one. Just Fernando, by the looks of it, sitting this one out, though he's already through, so probably wanting to preserve the spot and doesn't quite know. Correct answer is Gecko. Gecko. Hang on. That's the wrong question. Oh, balls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh no, there's still 13. There's still 13. Did you shuffle it around, Lewis, before I change stuff? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that one is 9, 10, 11, 12. No, there's still 13 questions in the game. Not sure what's going on there, but I thought that was going to be question 4, but it's actually question 2. Yeah, so the Gecko has a Cockney accent and is voiced by British actor Jake Wood, who I believe submitted and left it. Okay, it's done something weird then. But it looks like it has decompiled correctly, so I guess we'll find out. Jake Wood, I think, was a character in Coronation Street. No, not Coronation Street, EastEnders. Is it not? I've got 13. Oh shit, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Fuck, how's that happened? Good spot. Now, what do I do here? Yeah. I've got a repeated question. For some reason, everything has gone a bit squiffy in the export. And question 4 has gone into question 2, and one of the questions is going to be repeated. Max Browning, thank you, Sally. What do we do? Yeah, Lewis, I'll leave it to you as to whether or not you want me to re-export the JSON and go from there. It's a bit difficult in this game because it's on speed. The temptation is just to do a repeated question. I can't edit it after it's been decompiled, sadly. That'd be a way of doing it, yeah. So for question 4, ignore the screen and watch Lewis in the chat. I'll put it into test mode so it shouldn't print the question. But for question 4, watch Lewis in the chat and as and when we get there. For now, green if you're correct. Oh, unfortunately, woohoo, you went for lizard there. Lizard was the answer we wanted. So unfortunately, I'm afraid you're off to the shadows. It will still track the times after I condone the answers, AB me. So don't worry in that respect, as long as I make sure to condone everybody. It'll be a bit of an experiment, but it should be fine. Right, fastest 4 going on to the mosaic tile, and you are... Lupine was fastest, 2 was second, Clive was third, and Samster was fourth. Very well done. You are through to the next round, providing you can keep your tile. Let's go on to question number 3. It is the fist bump question. Take a look at this. Written on a market wall in Herculaneum in ancient Rome, Sator arepo tenet opera rotus is thought to be the first or ever example of what linguistic concept? Just 16 having a go at this one. The correct answer was a palindrome. The sentence was presented in a 5x5 square with a letter in each square. The sentence roughly translates to: the sour holds the wheels from the bank with effort. It's the first ever example of a palindrome as far as we can tell. And if you gave me palindrome, you go green. If not, you will go red. A few players going for magic square here. Mark, Inca, and Oni and Claire. All saying magic square. The question does ask for what type of phrase, what type of linguistic concept. Oh, sower rather than sour. Sorry. Also a word square. Hello, David. Welcome to the stream. You'd have gone from. Oh well, that's Derek. Lewis, what do you think? Also a word square. Well, David is saying it's also a word square, so I'm inclined to condone a magic square based on this. Lewis, if you have more information for us. Possibly. Oh, first magic square is Chinese from 2800 BC, as per Google. Linguistic magic square. This is a tough one. as to whether or not I condone it. Yeah, you've only said linguistic magic squares for me are numbery. It is asking about. I'm not so sure, Lewis, because it is asking specifically about Sartor Arepo Tenet Opera rotors, which is in and of itself not a magic square. Word square is a small concept. I don't think I'm going to allow it, if I'm being completely honest. Let's have a look. Alpha magic square remains magic when numbers are placed with the letter. Usually positive instances. I don't think I can. I don't think I can go for it. Yeah, it is, but it wasn't in the context here. Sartor Arepo. It was just sort of ancillary information. So Sartor Arepo, etc., etc., etc. I don't think I can go for magic square. I'm not going to go for it because it was specifically a palindrome there. And as has been pointed out, the first magic square was Chinese rather than Roman. So, unfortunately, for you guys who gave me magic square, it's off to the shadows. Oh, Innes, you've lost a spot on the tile, so there will be at least one vacant spot going into the next round. It won't be Innes who takes it, but somebody else could. Let's take a look. The fastest four on the fist bump question were Shapes, followed by BC. Itzoli was third, and Riff was fourth. Very well played. Square split for its numeric ones as well, and word squares returns to the later ones. I think I'm happy with that decision. Regrettable for the four players who did give me magic square, but I am happy with that decision. So, for the next question, Lewis, this is the one you have to paste in. The answers will probably come up as wrong, but I will condone whatever is on the card. Ignore what's on the screen. Concentrate on Lewis. It's going into test mode temporarily. Watch Lewis. Here is question number 4. If you were born on Ed Ball's Day, the 28th of April, what would your star sign be? And we'll come out of test mode. Lewis, I hate to be that guy, but that question is in the pack. Oh, okay. So the question I was expecting there was something else. That one's actually in the pack. Yeah, we're embracing the chaos. Order! Yes, Mark, we have. But thank you. I will manage. We will manage from this end. We don't really need comments like that, if you wouldn't mind. Or that, if you please, Natter. Would be grateful to you. It's not all gone to shit. So if you could not, if you could just not do that, that would be like really great. We're trying to make the best of a not ideal situation. Let's just not be disparaging and pejorative. That would be really kind. Thanks. Yeah, I know, but it's read the room, Natter. Read the room. The correct answer on the card. So we've had the first four now, albeit in a different order. Not according to the spreadsheet I'm looking at, but either way. Tui was the answer on the table. The answer is actually Taurus. Was it Taurus? Yeah, it was Taurus. So let's take a look. If you gave me Taurus, well, actually, everyone's going to go red, and I'm going to have to go and manually condone people because of the things. So let's go through one at a time. We'll start with AB Me, who did give us Taurus. Aaron also gave us Taurus. Nata gave us Capricorn, not right. Fernando did give us Taurus. Aries from Odd Garrett is not right. Riff also gave us Taurus. Shapes, that's a Taurus from We Like Shapes. And from Innes, also giving us a Taurus right there. Mark gave us a Taurus too. And Derek gave us Taurus. Aries is wrong. Taurus from Colo, that is correct. Cola, condone. Woohoo giving us Taurus, condone. Oni giving us Taurus, condone. And Claire giving us Taurus, condone. And Jack giving us Taurus. Where are you? Jack, there you are. Condone. And finally, BC giving us Taurus, condone. Pog. Right. So, everyone gets extra bongs, yeah. The other question now, Lewis, we're going to have to do this one on, is going to be 13, 12, 11, 10. 13, 12, 11. So question 10 is the other Ed Balls, is going to be the official Ed Balls question. So for question 10, Lewis, same as before. For now, if you are red, I'm afraid it's off to the shadows. Fastest four are going to go to space, and there are only 4 of you who are eligible to qualify on the stick podium. And yes, Taurus is 20th of April to 20th of May. Balls wanted to search for his name on the site, but accidentally typed in the tweet box instead, and the rest is history. So, fastest 4, let's put you in place. Aaron was fastest, Cola was second, ABME third, and Jack was 4th. Very well played. So, if you are not blue at the moment, I'm afraid you have to go to the shadows. But we have got 1 free slot, so anyone in the shadows, the highest score with the least amount of time spent answering, will get that second chance saloon, and that is going to go to... It's Mark. Welcome back to the game. Inca, you are no longer red, so you will be able to get a second chance saloon on the next row, but these 16 players have got the advantage as we go to the next row. Every question is now worth 2 points. We are back in regular play. It's only, hopefully, question number 10. Hopefully, question number 10 is the only other one we're going to have to add a thing to. So, the 2 reads question for 2 points. Take a look at this. Complete the oft-memed Call of Duty line. Mission failed will get 'em what? So according to the spreadsheet I've got here, that should have been question number 11. So the difficulty curve might be a little bit wacky because I've no idea why, but it's decompiled into a pseudo-random order, which is very strange. The correct answer was next time. Mission failed, we'll get them next time. If you gave me next time, you'll go green. If not, you'll go red. Chief and tomorrow are not the right answers. Unfortunately, Arun, it is the wrong answer, and you're in the light, but not for long, I'm afraid. It's off to the shadows. Everyone else giving me the correct answer of next time, and if you did, you're green. Only the fastest 4, though, can get on to the 2 reads tile. Let's take a look. The fastest 4 were Samsa, then BC, Jack was 3rd, and ABME was 4th. Solidly 2, Colo and Riff all correct, but not fast enough. We're going to go on to the hand question. We have lost one of our players from our original 16 on this row. 4 slots available on the hand, and here is the question. In meters, what is the difference between the longest and shortest distances run in individual Olympic athletics track events? I'm also seeing we are getting repeated questions up at the back, so actually 10, 11 and 12 will all need to watch Lewis for this. Ugh. God, what's happened? What has happened to this pack? No idea. Anyway, this should be question 12. He's not that evil. Let's take a look. The correct answer was 9,900. The longest distance is 10,000 meters. The shortest is 100. Take the difference, you get 9,900. And if you got it right, you go green. If not, you go red. Ooh, only a few correct answers here. 9,900 is what we're after. 1,400, 1,400 both incorrect. 1,900 wrong, and 1,510 also incorrect. Unfortunately, it's off to the shadows. So, again, only 4 getting a slot here, but we have lost a player from the first tile. Onto the hand tile, though. We've got 4 players. Let's put them on there. Shapes, then Riff, then Derek, then Colo. Oh, Amy was thinking marathon. Bad luck on that one. We lose a few more from the bottom row, but there are still 4 spaces left on the ASP tile. We are now resuming the normal order, so hopefully this will become a little bit easier for you. And then for question 10, 11 and 12, we'll have to do the manual way. Good luck. Have a look at the ASP question. It's question number 7 with 2 points. Have a look. Which layer of the Earth can be found between the crust and core? It can be figuratively taken up when someone assumes responsibility. And 24 players having a go at this one. Very popular question. The correct answer was the mantle. I would have accepted spelling either L-E or E-L because it's phonetically plausible but wouldn't be caught by the spell checker. So, mantle was the correct answer. And if you gave me that, you'll go green. If not, you'll go red. Rain is not the right answer, I'm afraid. A, B, me. You were already in the shadows and that is where you're going to stay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players can advance, but only 4 of them will get onto the asp tile. The fastest 4 were. Clive was first, followed by Toot. Lupine was third, and it Sotley was fourth. Unfortunately, oh no, only 4, 5 could advance. Fernando, unfortunately, you were correct, but not fast enough, which means you have to go to the shadows, along with anyone else who didn't advance, which is nobody. So, Fernando, I'm afraid it's off to the shadows. However, we have got, once again, 1 vacant slot, so the highest score in the shadows will reclaim that slot. I'm looking at Claire and Innes, both sat on 9. Which one of those 2 has spent the least amount of time answering questions? Let's find out. Second chance saloon goes to... It's Innes. Innes, you are back in the game. Welcome back. Claire, unfortunately you stay in the shadows, but do keep answering questions because second chance saloon could be coming on. Question number, the next one. It is the Eye of Horus. It is worth 3 points. Everyone giving it a go. Good luck. Here it is. Which shade of blue lends its name to Microsoft's cloud computing service? ...19 players attempting this one. The correct answer was... Azure. Azure was the answer we wanted there. Where is that question? Oh, question number 9 for some reason. Equivalent products offered by competitors include Amazon Web Services and Google Cloud Platform. Incidentally, the mantle is mostly solid and makes up almost 85% of Earth's total volume. It is around 2,900 kilometers thick. Unexpected shuffle format. Yeah, quite. Random mode has been engaged. If you gave me Azure, you'll go green. If not, you'll go red. Sky, Vista and Navy, all incorrect, all from players already in the shadows, so I'm afraid you have to stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 got it right who were eligible to advance, and the fastest 4 going onto the Eye of Horus were... Unexpected shuffle in the bagging area. Toot was fastest, Lupine was second, Jack was third, and BC was fourth. It's Sotley, Derek, Clive, and Riff. One more question to try and get onto the leg tile. Let's take a look at this. Which American TV series began filming its 5th season in Montana this month? It shares its name with a US national park that extends slightly into the state and stars Kevin Costner as ranch owner John Dutton. Quite a lot of information to parse on that question. 18 of you attempting it. The correct answer was Yellowstone. Yellowstone. If you gave me Yellowstone, you will go green. If not, you'll go red. Yosemite, Dynasty, Ozark, Westworld, Ozark, Homeland, and Heartland are all incorrect. All given, no, not all given by players in the shadows. It's Sotley, Shaped, and Innes. Might as well attempt it because it's the end of a row, but unfortunately, it's off to the shadows. And there are 4 players eligible to advance, so let's put you onto the leg. Clive was fastest, Samson was second, Derek was third, and Riff was fourth. And we have our 8 moving on to the next tile, the final tile, which will again require Lewis to type the question into the chat. Copy and paste standing by, good to hear. Hopefully we don't get a repeat question because we've already had question 11 and 12. We haven't had question 10, but that's not what's lined up. The question that's lined up is the Ed Balls question. So again, ignore the screen, concentrate on Lewis in the chat, and I will condone answers manually. Good luck. Here is question number 10. It's worth 4 points. It is the lion question. Do I need to eliminate players? Yes, I do. Here it is, the lion question. Take a look. If I just make sure I go back into test mode. Which actor played leading roles in the 1960s films Dr. Dolittle and My Fair Lady? Ignore the screen. Which actor played leading roles in the 1960s films Dr. Dolittle and My Fair Lady? 17 players attempted this question. The correct answer was not Taurus. The correct answer was Rex Harrison, I believe. Rex Harrison or Harrison. Yes, Rex Harrison was the answer. And everyone's going to go red. Ed Balls, Hepburn is not right. Troutman, Rex Harrison, Samson, that is a correct answer. So you will go green. Harrison from Odd Garrett there, you'll go green. Rex Harrison from Kira as well, you will go green. And oh no from Riff, not knowing the answer. Dick Van Dyke, Julie Andrews, Rex Harrison from Mark there. Let's condone that. I need to make sure not to press the progress gameplay button. That would be a disaster. Derek going for Rex Harrison, that's correct. Henry Higgins is not right, Clive. Harrison from Now Cut That Out, that is a correct answer, we can condone that. Gene Wilder is not right, I'm afraid, Colo. Peter O'Toole, Peter Sellers, and Munro are all incorrect, so I'm afraid if you are still red, you are going into the shadows. Bad luck. Have I missed anyone? Just double checking. No, I haven't. Into the shadows. Oh, my. Only 3. It's Samson, Derek and Toot going onto the line tile. Let's put you there now. Toot was fastest, Derek was second, Samson was third. There is no one in player 4 to take that tile, so the highest scoring player in the shadows will take that slot. Eyes on Odd Garrett maybe at 17, BC on 16, but I think it is going to be Garrett. Let's give you a second chance saloon. After we've eliminated and put people in the shadows. Here we go, let's find out. It is indeed Odd Garrett. Welcome back to the game. 3 players on 17, Samson on 14. Goes to show that in this game it is not just about the highest scores, because we have got players with more than Samster, but Samster has hung on to the pyramid. So it's time for the final. Once again, for the first 2 questions, watch Lewis's... Yeah, repopulate that vacancy. Watch Lewis's question in the chat from the questions that we haven't had earlier on. And as before, everyone can keep answering because second chance saloons might become available and there are 5 points per question. Let's rotate the pyramid. So here you are, Samster, Garrett, Derek and Toot battling it out. Exactly the same rules as before, except each row is now a single question and your face takes up the whole row rather than just 1/4 of it. So back into test mode we go. Oh, we're already in test mode, which means the question probably didn't post in the chat last time. Oh no, it wasn't supposed to anyway. We'll stay in test mode. I'll take it out of test mode just to do the countdown. Good luck to you. Here is question number, the next one. If you write the English alphabet out repeatedly, starting from A, what is the 50th letter you'd write? And 21 players attempting this question. The correct answer was, not next time, is X. Z would be the 26th letter and the 52nd, counting back. The 51st letter is Y and the 50th letter is X. So the answer would have been X. It's a maths question of sort. Everyone's going to go red. Oh, that's a lot of players to condone there. Right, let's get cracking. AB Me giving us X. Yes. Lupine giving us X. Yes. Arun giving us X. Yes. Y, not the right answer there, I'm afraid, Natter. So I can't condone that. Samster giving us X. Yes. Garrett giving us X. Yes. Riff giving us X. Yes. It's Sotley giving us X. Yes. Shapes giving us X. Yes. Inca giving Y, not the right answer. Mark giving us X. Yes. Derek giving us X. Yes. Toot giving us... Toot giving us X. Yes. Colo going for M, not the right answer. Brand New Halo giving us X. Yes. Woohoo giving us X. Yes. Oni giving us X. Yes. Claire giving us X. Yes. Jack giving us X. Yes. BC giving us X. Yes. Giesens giving us X. Yes. Fun. X is correct this one time only. Giving us hashtag giving us X, yes. Indeed, if you're red, I'm afraid you're in the shadows. All 4 were correct, so only the fastest 3 though can get onto this row. Let's put you in order and find out who was fastest. Samson was fastest. Derek was second. Garrett was third. Toot, I'm afraid you have not gotten onto that row. You will be sent to the shadows. Second chance saloon is possible. You have got a high score, but for now, I'm afraid into the shadows you go. So, 3 remain, Samson, Derek, Garrett. Now playing for the Zigzag and the Horned Viper question. Again, eyes on Lewis. I'm not actually sure which question this is. Oh, yes I am. There it is. It would have been question 10. It's actually question 12. So difficulty's probably about right. Good luck to all 3 of you. Here is the question. Which American country music singer co-wrote the 2022 novel Run, Rose, Run? And 21 players attempting this. The correct answer was not 9900, it was Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton, or Parton would have been acceptable there. And again, everyone is going to go red. Oh, goodness me. Here we go again! Right, for the last time, hopefully tonight. A, B, me. Yes. Lupine. Where are you? Lupine. Yes. Arun. Yes. Natter. Parton. Yes. Samster. Parton. Yes. Garrett. Parton. Yes. Kira. Parton. Yes. Billy Ray Cyrus is not the right answer, I'm afraid there. Riff Itzotli. Parton. Yes. Shapes. Parton. Yes. Hank Williams Jr. not the right answer there, Inca. Mark. Parton. Yes. Derek Patton. Phonetically plausible. I will allow that on this occasion because I can see what you're getting at. Just a letter missing there, so I'm going to say yes. Conway Twitty is not the right answer. Now cut that out, giving us Parton. Yes. Colo. Parton. Yes. Brand New Halo. Parton. Yes. Josh Stone not the right answer there, woohoo. Faith Hill not the right answer there, Claire. Jack. Parton. Yes. And BC. Parton. Yes. If you read Into the Shadows. And again, all 3 of our finalists were correct. Only the fastest 2 can advance. 1 to the Zigzag, 1 to the Horned Viper, and the fastest 2 were Derek was first, Garrett was second. Samsa, I'm afraid you have been eliminated from the back of the pyramid, and it's off to the shadows. It's Derek versus Garrett then in a race to the top. This question will appear in the chat. You do not need to watch Lewis. This one is compiled correctly. Good luck to you all, and remember, second chance saloon is very much still available. If both of these players get it wrong, it is still open, potentially to Samster, who could attain 29. Mark could also attain 27. BC could get up to 31. Toot could get up to 32. So if both of these players, Derek and Garrett, are wrong here, then it could be you being crowned king or queen of the pyramid. Good luck. The final question, the eagle question, is what is the only letter of the word pyramid to not have been the first letter of a displayed correct answer during this game? And there's time up. 19 players attempting it. The correct answer I'm hoping that you gave me was I, the P from Palindrome, the Y from Yellowstone, the R from Rex Harrison, the A from Azure, the M from Mantle, and the D from Dolly Parton. So, if you gave me I, you'll go green. If not, you'll go red. Oh, Derek has gone for Y, the Yellowstone. You literally have Yellowstone still on my screen and you went Y. Oh no! I was the only answer there, and sorry, not Derek. Odd Garrett has gotten the right answer. If you have given me anything other than Y, I'm afraid it's off to the shadows. Which means we have one person to crown at the top of our pyramid. Let's put you onto the eagle. It is Odd Garrett sitting atop the pyramid after the most chaotic game we've seen. And it does mean, Odd Garrett, very many congratulations. You have scaled the pyramid. The pyramid. And Not a Cat, welcome to the stream. Maximum chaos. All these YI. Yes, indeed. Well, can I just say, massive thanks there to Lewis, not only for the question pack, but also for saving the day and doing things manually when something decompiled. I need to get into the habit of checking those when I decompile them and not doing them quite so late in the day. The proofing was all fine, because I proofed that one, but obviously I don't proof the JSON, and I don't extract the JSON until just before the stream. So, yeah. But anyway, GG to Odd Garrett there. Sitting atop the pyramid, very well played. Enjoy the view. Enjoy the view up there, Odd Garrett. Lovely up the top of the pyramid, a bit warm. And everyone else, thank you very much for playing. It's your first medal here, Odd Garrett, as well, so we'll add that to your medal cabinet. Pyramid ones are a bit rarer because we don't get gold, silver and bronze here, so very well played. Yes, number of questions you got right, times it by 10, and we'll give you that in pennies for everybody who played there. But thank you very much, everyone, for playing. But don't go away, because after the break, we will begin day 3 of the face-off heats. We've got a very exciting match lined up. I'm sure some very anxious players just about to come down to the green room, where I'll have a bit of a chat with them, and our face-off tournament will continue. And then a bit later on, we have got another visit to the Abyss Arena. I know we only played on Saturday, but that was sort of spontaneous from me and Apodo. This is a planned one from Arun coming up after face-off. But face-off first. Do hope you'll come and join me for that. Go stretch your legs, go get yourself another drink. I'll be back in about 5 minutes' time. And thanks again to Lewis for the question pack and for saving the day. And very well done to Odd Garrett. You have scaled the pyramid. Back in a minute. And don't go away, because right after the break, the third day, day 3 of the face-off heats will be upon us. Very exciting match to start us off. I hope you'll join me for that. Penny bonus coming in. It's a chaos bonus, because of course it is. Chaos 54 if you want 10 pennies. Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the second part of Game Night this Tuesday evening, where we begin day 3 of the face-off tournament. The 4 heats of day 3 start right now. Due to scheduling conflict, just a disclaimer to put up at the start for everyone, obviously I've spoken with the players about this, due to scheduling availabilities, this is not actually the formal day 3 that was originally written into the fixture list. Normally that wouldn't be a problem. It is somewhat academic which order the heats are played in. To an extent, as long as there's sort of a block of every player plays one before we move on to the next one. It's normally academic, but the only day that could actually be scheduled this time around was day 5. Now, day 5 is weird because the seat placements are done at random. They were done before the tournament even started, just by wheel of names. So there is entirely possible that players over the course of this day, so for this heat and the subsequent 3 heats, they may be sitting in a seat they've already sat in, or they may be sitting in a seat they're sitting in tonight in one of the future days. Just in case any of our eagle-eyed viewers are picking up on that, that is the reason why. So this is formally and for the stream, this is day 3, but behind the scenes this was the original day 5. So just a quick disclaimer on that. Before we meet tonight's players, let's just take a look at the standings as of the end of day 2. We had Derek and Mark who were out in front with 2 games played and 2 victories. Other Mark is also there, 2 from 2. None of those 3 have played each other yet, so that is at the moment a full tie, which will be broken on seed. At the moment it is broken on number of wins, and as you can see it is much of a tie. So this is more of a guideline than the official standings, and we'll see what the points are at the end of the tournament and make any necessary changes accordingly. Colo in 4th place, currently on 6 points. We've then got 3 on 4, Zeus, Claire and Inca. David and Jack both have 3, Liam and Nonoman and Benji all have 2, Ralph and Samster both have 1, Arun and Topper yet to score. But it's another day, another heat, and let's meet our 4 face-off contestants this evening. They are: we've got Claire, our 34-year-old deployment manager from Surrey. We have Arun, our 19-year-old student from Edinburgh. We have Derek, 36-year-old violist from Coventry. And we have got Inca, our 30-year-old researcher from Belfast. To all 4 of you, good evening and welcome.
Hello.
Hello.
Good evening.
Great to have you with us again. 3rd day now. Claire, coming to you first of all. How are you keeping?
I'm good, thank you. If you hear a little cat meowing in the background, I'm cat sitting
that's
for
cute.
Indy, who is a beautiful tortoiseshell but likes to talk.
That is absolutely fine with me. Are you going to share pictures of Indy later on?
Yes, I'll definitely put them in the Discord.
Hope so.
In the
Hashtag pet pics. Look forward to seeing those.
Yep.
So Claire, currently sitting on 4 points, no wins, so that does mean you have been remarkably consistent in coming second. Obviously, the shape of the tournament is starting to take a little bit more. A little bit more direction about it now. It's a bit clearer where the sort of breakpoints are. How are you feeling currently in sort of 6th-ish place, 5th, 6th, 7th sort of place?
Yeah, I'm happy with what I've done. I feel like I've represented myself as best as I can, hoping to come second again, maybe.
Consistency is all important in this game. Very best of luck to you tonight, Claire, and may Indy, your little mascot, bring you good fortune.
Thanks.
Facing off against Claire is Arun. Arun, welcome.
Thanks for having me. Hello.
Great
Good
to
evening.
have you with us. Good evening. I must apologise retroactively for calling you Aaron for the last year or so.
That's all right. It's gonna be weird till change now. Yeah.
I think it's going to take me some getting used to, certainly, but I'm going to do my best because I think it's
I answer to anything beginning with A.
That's fair enough. But I don't think it's an unreasonable request to have people pronounce your name correctly.
It's all right.
To be completely honest. Now, Arun, it's not been a great show so far. First 2 days have been a bit tricky. You've not left with any points as of yet, but there's still time to make up that deficit.
Consistency.
And definitely consistent. Obviously, coming in tonight, there's some big guns up here in this tournament, up in this heat here. feelings coming into this one?
Weirdly okay. I watched back some of the other face-offs I did, and I don't think there's anything I got spectacularly wrong. And if I can continue to just not get things spectacularly wrong, then it should be okay.
Well, we'll see how it pans out. Hopefully we'll get some points on the board tonight. Very best of luck to you, Arun.
Thank you very much.
And facing off against Claire and Arun is Derek. Good evening, Derek.
Good evening.
Good to have you with us as ever. Strong performance from you. Sort of joint top at the moment, 2 from 2. I mean, you've sort of made it look easy on the screen a little bit, although it was a little bit tight in, I think, a couple coming towards the ends of a couple of rounds. Has it been easy, or do you feel like you've really earned
not
that?
At all.
Okay.
No, I mean, no one. It's been really tough. So both matches could have gone either way with some of the questions.
Well, I think you're not in for an evening off tonight, unfortunately. I'd say, as I said to Arun, it's a pretty tough heat lined up here. So let's see if you can make it 3 for 3. Derek, very best of luck to you tonight.
Thank you.
And facing off against Claire, Arun, and Derek is Inka. Inka, good evening.
Hello.
Great to have you with us again. Again, pretty solid performance. I think very similar to Claire's, because you've come out with 4 points, but no wins, which means you've taken 2 points twice. So again, very consistent as with Claire, but just beaten to the buzzer, as it were, by Zeus in day 2 and by Mark in day 1.
Yeah.
So coming in here tonight now. Been consistent so far, hoping to maintain the consistency?
I think so. At this point, I mean, I only really have my goal is to make the playoff, and I think if I can just keep knocking out 1 or 2 points per game, then I've got a reasonable chance of making it at this point. I don't have any ambitions of top of the leaderboard at this point. I think, the top 3 have been, killing it, and it would be hard to make up that much ground. But yeah, if I can just maybe take 1 or 2 from here on out, then I'm hoping I'll give myself a chance to, take it in my own hands in the playoff.
Well, we'll see how you fare. As has been remarked by a couple of people in the chat, they are watching this heat with great interest because it should be a good match. And certainly going to make some interesting differences to the scores, because obviously we've got Claire and Innes who are both tied on 4. We've got Derek who's at the top and Arun at the bottom. So there could be some real swings off the back of this heat. There's only one way to find out, though, if we're going to get them. Good luck to all 4 of you. Let's go to the face-off arena. And I've just realised 2 things that I need to do. The first thing is to swap my window views around. So I put Chrome down there and I put Face-Off up there, so I've got a full monitor off which to read questions. And the other thing I need to do is go to Streamlabs and just disable, or temporarily pause I should say, notifications, because you do not want alerts going off mid-match. So just give me 10 seconds to do that. Recent events and pause alerts. There we go. So as explained, this is what was originally the day 5 fixtures, which means Claire, you are on the blue podium, which means you're going to be answering first. It is for the first time, but it does also mean, Claire, on a subsequent day, day 3 or day 4, which will become day 4 and day 5, you will be on the blue podium again. So hopefully that's all been explained nice and clearly, and that is just RNG doing its thing. Good luck to all 4 of you. 60 seconds on your clock, and for those of you who maybe haven't seen before, the rules are very simple. The players get a question, they've all got 60 seconds on the clock to start. If they get it right, the clock stops and it moves on to the next player. If they get it wrong, they get another question and keep getting questions until they either get one right or they run out of time. First player to run out of time is eliminated. Rinse and repeat with 3 and 90 seconds, and then 2 and 120 seconds each. Those are the rules, very simple, should make some good viewing. Good luck all 4 of you, and Claire, you're answering first, and your time starts. Now, Claire, on which date in 2002 did euro notes and
1st
coins...
of January.
Correct. Arun, what D goes before the word lane in a London street synonymous with the... One more time?
Drury.
Correct. Derek, the world's tallest building, the Burj Khalifa, is located in which city?
Right.
Correct. Inca, the Cantabrian is a mountain range found in which country?
Spain.
Correct. Claire, the former royal yacht Britannia is now a tourist attraction in which Scottish city?
Glasgow.
Edinburgh. Alphabetically, which animal in the Chinese zodiac comes last?
Oh, monkey.
It's a tiger. The 1st of May, Leningrad, and the year 1917 are nicknames of which composer's symphonies?
Tchaikovsky.
Shostakovich. Which three-letter word follows black and mini to give the names of two vehicles for hire?
Hab.
Correct. Arun, the TV series Dallas was set in which US state?
Texas.
Correct. Derek, what M is the name for the extraction of minerals from underground?
Mining.
Correct. Inca, in the performing arts, John Hegley and John Cooper Clarke are both famous for what?
Poetry.
Correct. Claire, what P might a math student use to determine the exact measure of an angle?
Protractor.
Correct. Arun, Hell, Purgatory and Paradise are the three parts of which poem by Dante?
And comedy.
Correct. Derek, Raytheon's Radarange was the first commercially available version of which kitchen
Microwave.
appliance? Correct. Inca, who was Labour Prime Minister of Britain during the so-called Winter of
James Callaghan.
Correct. Claire, a standard electric bass guitar has how many
4.
strings? Correct. Arun, who had a hit single in 1973 with long-haired love?
Jimmy Osmond.
Correct. Derek, in which sport do competitors perform from a high board?
Diving.
Correct. Inca, which vegetable has varieties known as Cara, Nadine, and Golden Wonder?
Potato.
Correct. Claire, circus performances usually occur in a large tent known as a big...
Top.
Correct. Arun, Hanoi is the capital of which
Vietnam.
country? Correct. Derek, which constellation in the night sky has a name meaning swan?
Cygnus.
Correct. Inca, in which party game do players sit down on the floor as quickly as possible when the
Musical chairs.
musical bumps? In which Toy Story film does the character Stinky Pete first appear?
2. Toy Story 2.
Correct. Claire, which boy's name is also a term for a vortex or small whirlpool?
Eddie.
Correct. Arun, which planet in the solar system is the third closest to the
Earth.
sun? Correct. Derek, to which royal house did Queen Victoria belong?
Staxcoburg Gotha.
Good answer. I don't know if that is valid. It probably should be. It sounds like it should be right, but it's not the answer I've got down. It's actually not the right answer. She married her first cousin Prince Albert of Saxe-Coburg and Gotha, but she belonged to the House of Hanover.
Right, okay.
So it's not a right answer, unfortunately. And Derek, the clock is going to continue with you in 3, 2, 1. Which TV presenter co-wrote and starred in the BBC sitcom Horrible?
Johnny Vaughan.
Correct. Inca, what P is a relative of the weasel known for its
Polecat.
unpleasant... Correct. Claire, on which continent would you find the Pampas grasslands?
Americas.
I'm pausing it because I don't want to waste your time by thinking about it. As soon as I press a button, I knew, unfortunately, I can't accept Americas. It's South America specifically. Okay. So the clock is still going to be with you and will continue in 3, 2, 1. In which modern-day country was the dramatist Samuel Beckett born?
England.
No, it's Ireland. In 2001, who lost the final ballot in the Conservative leadership contest to Ian Duncan Smith? Oh... Do you know that one?
No.
Yeah, it's Kenneth Clark was the answer. Oh, Claire. Tricky run at the beginning there, and then actually you were on blistering form right up until the end there, but just everyone else just equally strong throughout that, and unfortunately you are out of time. Oh.
Yep.
I'm so sorry. The 2 streak comes to an end at that point, but you've already got some nice points in the bank. Hopefully that'll be enough to carry you through, and you've still got 2 more heats to come. We'll see how you fare when we move on to those. But for now, Claire, thank you very much for playing. It is goodbye for now.
Thanks. Good luck.
Which means Arun, Derek, and Inca progress to round 2. And my goodness gracious me, Derek and Inca 0.04 seconds separating the two of you here. But it is going to be Arun who goes over to the right-hand side, Inca who goes to the middle, and Derek who goes over to the left. Whew, we'll have a little bit of a chat with you as we go to round number 2. I don't think I've seen a tighter finish than that between Derek and Inca right there. Derek, strong plays, couple of quick tricky ones there. That Queen Victoria one, it sounded so convincingly correct and it sounded vaguely familiar. So I did want to, not that I distrust the proofers by any stretch, but it is one of those things where occasionally there might be multiple answers, but unfortunately it was indeed the House of Hanover on that one. But aside from that, not too much drama there. How are you feeling?
Yeah, reasonably okay. I mean, it's the name I associate with her, but I certainly didn't know whether it was actually her house or not. So.
Yeah, it was her cousin, the Prince Albert, who was from Saxburg, Goth. That thing, what you said. But neither here nor there. You are through to round 2, 90 seconds back on your clock. Very well played. And Inca, on the positive side of that very, very tight finish between you and Derek right there. Just the one question that the musical chairs. I had a feeling I might want to pause and think about that, but I think the clue in the musical chairs is in the name, that you sit on the chairs. That's the musical bumps.
Yes, it's fair. Yeah, I did realise as soon as I said, oh wait, that doesn't make more sense.
Yeah, musical bumps is where you apparently aim for the floor. I just thought it was where you just sort of ran into each other, but I might be confusing it with bumper cars, aka dodgems. But either way, through to round 2, in the middle position. So nice and comfortable for you, hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, it says a lot. I mean, I thought that went pretty much as good as I could hope for, but yeah, I'm still pretty much neck and neck with the others. You know, it's just the level of the competition.
I think there's that early spiral from Claire, and apart from that, it was pretty much everyone was just bullets all the way through. So yeah, well played to all of you. And Arun, points on the board.
I've got a point. Hurrah!
You've got a point. Very well played. I think just that first answer there, where I think I misheard you, and I think it's when we talk simultaneously. I normally try and stop talking as quickly as possible as soon as I hear someone is speaking. But I think where it was a short word, I think I just cut you off. But apart from that, I don't think there was any drama in there. So very well played. And
thank you very much. Inside, I am screaming.
Well, hopefully we can keep that internalised for at least the remainder of this heat. Very best of luck to all three of you. Derek, we will be coming to you first as the player with the least amount of time, but only just, mind you, on the clock at the end of the round. Good luck, and Derek, your time starts. Now, Derek, who had a hit single in 1980 with Super Trooper? Correct. Inca, which rapper plays Detective Odafan Tutuola in It's Ice-T? Which English king established a new forest as a royal game park?
William I.
William the Conqueror, William I, correct. Arun, originating in Japan, tonkatsu is a breaded deep-fried cutlet.
Beef?
And it's pork. What D is a pub game that involves scoring down for 501? Correct. Derek, which G word can mean a band of criminals or children? Correct. Inca, a kanga is a cloth garment with a Swahili name.
Women.
Correct. Arun, in which 1982 science fiction movie did Henry Thomas play the character Elliot?
Alien.
No, it's E.T. Who played Katniss Everdeen in the Hunger Games films?
Jennifer Lawrence.
Correct. Derek, in which sport did the New York Giants and the San Francisco 49ers
American football.
Correct. Inca, which male singing voice comes between a tenor and a bass?
Baritone.
Yes, it does. Arun, Mozambique declared independence from which European country in 1975?
Portugal.
Correct. Derek, the 1991 film in which 3 businessmen take part in a cattle drive is
Flickers.
Correct. Inca, what is the nickname of Australia's national rugby league team?
The All Blacks.
No, it's the Kangaroos. What G is the French word for cake?
Gâteau.
Correct. Arun, which British boy band had their first UK #1 with the cover of Too Close?
Big Bang.
No, it's Blue. In South America, the River Plate lies between Argentina and which
Brazil.
other country? No, it's Uruguay. What was the nationality of the painter Rembrandt?
Dutch.
Correct. Derek, what T is the group name given to fish such as the neon tetra, the zebra, and the guppy?
Pass.
It's tropical. Which 1993 film does 4-word film review summarise as daily events?
Groundhog Day.
Correct. Inca, what is 25% of 600?
150.
Correct. Arun, which word meaning perpendicular to the ground is the name given to a piano whose strings are set vertically?
House.
It's upright. In which European country is the Alhambra located?
Spain.
Correct. Derek, a hard but outwardly gentle person conceals an iron hand. Correct. Inca, she'll only come out at night. The lean and hungry type is the opening line
Pass.
of which is man-eater. The remains of which famous ship were discovered on Pitcairn Island in 1957? HMS Bounty is correct. Arun, who is the lead singer of metal band Slipknot?
Corey Taylor.
Correct. Derek, the goodies comprise Tim Brooke Taylor, Graham Garden, and who?
Elodie.
Correct. Inca, the name of which large mammal comes from the Greek for nose horn?
Rhinoceros.
Correct. Arun, in the UK, how many copies must a music album sell to be eligible?
500,000.
No, it's 100,000. Which Swiss city was the home of John Calvin and the League of Nations?
Geneva.
Correct. Derek, in 5-card poker with no wilds, what is the best hand you can have?
Royal Flush.
Yes. Inca, who painted the 19th century painting Luncheon on the Boating Party?
Renoir.
It was Renoir. Arun, what W is a fall from a surfboard or a Bob Monkhouse game show? Correct. Derek, Richard Briers played Martin Bryce in the 1980 sitcom Ever Decreasing. Correct. Inca, the inhabitants of Sardinia are known by what name? Sards or sardines?
Sardines.
No, it's sards. The French phrase vous voir bientôt means what?
See you soon.
Correct. Arun, in music rhythm notation, how many quavers are there in a minim?
4.
Correct. Derek, in which 1925 silent movie does Charlie Chaplin's Little Tramp dine on a shoe?
City Lights.
No, it's the Gold Rush. The glorious 12th of August is the first day of the season
Grouse.
to shoot. Correct. Inca, Rotorua, noted for its hot springs.
New Zealand.
Correct. Arun, who were the indigenous people living in Peru immediately before...
Inca.
Correct. Derek, in which US city would you find the Dodger Stadium and the Hollywood
LA.
Bowl? Correct. Inca, what 1960 science fiction series featured the Robinson
Lost
family?
in Space.
Correct. Arun, which letter can be marked with a Sadia?
C.
Correct. Derek, in the 2000 film Maybe Baby, which house actor played Sam Bell?
Hugh Laurie.
Correct. Inca, which Starsky and Hutch act had a 1976 hit with
Glass split up. No.
No, David Soul. Johan and Ivan are both foreign equivalents of which common
John.
English... Correct. Arun, in design, the term angle poise refers to
Lamp.
which... Correct. Derek, which Radio 2 presenter shares his name with a brand of Scotch whiskey?
Johnny Walker.
Correct. Inca, Greg Louganis competes
Golf.
professionally... No, it's diving. Before adoption of the euro, what was the main unit of currency of Malta?
Pound.
No, it's the lira. Which unit of air pressure is equal to 100 pascals?
Bar.
Give me a second. I don't think I'm going to be able to take it.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's a millibar.
Ah, right. Fair enough.
And I think because it's 100, I think that is the correct answer on that one. So unfortunately, not right. And the clock is going to stay with you and continue in 3, 2, 1. What was the first name of Marie Curie's husband?
Pierre.
Correct. Arun, Attila Talia is the flag carrier. Correct. Derek, Goddess on the Mountaintop, burning like a silver flame is the start of which Bananarama song?
Venus.
Correct. Inca, the National Museum of African American Music opened in Tennessee City.
To Nashville.
To Nashville?
Yes, to Nashville.
It was Nashville, but unfortunately just out of time. As Mark commented, we have both Royal Flush and Inca come up as answers, so all eyes out for Derek and Arun to come up in the final round. Wow.
Looking forward to seeing what question I get.
Which river flows through the city of Arundel?
Yeah.
In before that's an actual question, and I've given the game away. But no, Ligomaniac, welcome to the stream. What a round! I have to say, I think only a couple of emergency stops there, and I just wanted to check that millibar one just before going on. But I think in my heart of hearts, I think I knew that one was wrong. But Derek Curie, Claire saying as well, could be an answer. Inca, it's just a single point this time around, but we will still add that to your total. Good performance from you, but just stronger from Derek and Arun this time around.
Yeah, they were both very solid. Yeah, no, I have to take my hats off to that. You know, I felt I was doing quite well, but you know, they were just doing that little bit better. So, well deserved place in the finals, I think. Good luck to both of you.
Well, sporting as ever, which is always great to hear.
Thank you very much.
Inca, we will see you, of course, in day number 4 in a week or two's time. But for now, we do have to say goodbye. Thank you for playing. And Arun and Derek, it's time for the face-off final. Bit of a switcheroo on seats here. Arun, 2 points!
Yeah, no, yeah. That's mad.
It's the way this game goes, but hey, you had I think just a slight... There was one question at the beginning, the one on Tonkatsu, about pork there. But apart from that... Oh, and the E.T. one. I think you went for
E.T., yeah. Films aren't really my thing. And
that's
to be honest, the fact that I named a film that's sort of about that topic from about then is good enough in my book.
No, we'll take that as a moral victory.
I'll take that as a win, yeah.
But yeah, obviously you are going to be starting off here, but you are through to the face-off final. 120 seconds on your clock, and the very best of luck to you.
Thank you very much. This was the most exciting bit.
It is indeed. Derek, as soon as you said Venus, I didn't. When the question came up, I didn't recognise it. As soon as you said it, into my head just started going, "I'm your Venus, I'm your fire." Is it that one?
Yes.
So
I mean, I only got it from Bananarama song. Like, I have no idea of the lyrics.
Well, it worked out for you, and yeah, not too much drama there. Solid performance and through to the final. Presumably, you're looking to make it 3 in a row. Just a second, I've got a message from Panda. Oh. That's something the adjudicators and I will discuss a bit later on. I may have misheard something, but I'm being told it is academic and does not affect the overall flow of the game. So, all good. Yeah, obviously, Derek, you'll be looking to do 3 in a row if you can. That will put you in
ideally.
It will put you in a very, very strong position if you can do that. But Aaron has been on form tonight, so
Very much so.
we'll have to wait and
Also,
see.
it would be
gonna
more
make it.
exciting. It'd be more exciting from a tournament perspective if I won.
That's true.
I mean, if it's for the ratings, then
Yeah, we're doing this for the rating. Yeah.
For the ratings. Good stuff. Well, I wish you both the very, very best of luck. 2 minutes each on your clock. And
Thank you.
Aaron,
Good luck, Derek. Good luck.
thank you. Good luck to you.
Aaron, you're going to be answering first. And
Yep.
your time starts. Now, Arun, which British Prime Minister was first to be born during Queen Elizabeth II's reign?
Tony Blair?
Correct. Derek, which party was in power from 1951 to 1964, Labour or Conservative?
Conservative.
Correct. Arun, what colour is the German wine Liebfraumilch?
Red.
No, it's white. What is 1/2 of 1/3 of 180?
30.
Correct. Derek, which British author wrote the steamy novels Rivals and Riders?
Gilly Cooper.
Correct. Arun, William Bateson founded and named which science of biological inheritance?
Genetics.
Correct. Derek, by what end is the Underground Railway in Paris commonly known? Correct. Arun, in the works of J.R.R. Tolkien, Bilbo Baggins is which type of creature?
Hobbit.
Correct. Derek, kabuki is a traditional type of
Japan.
theatre. Correct. Arun, in which UK national park is Bala Lake?
Pass.
It's in Snowdonia. A New York area popular with songwriters was known as Tin
Alley.
Can. Correct. Derek, in which capital city did Sampoong department store collapse in 1995?
Kuala Lumpur.
No, Seoul. Which spoof chat show host presented TV's Knowing Me
Alan
Knowing
Parfitt.
You? Correct. Arun, Aberystwyth and Pembrey are beaches in which country?
Wales.
Correct. Derek, which auto manufacturer has made models of car including the Accord
Honda.
Civic? Correct. Arun, which German astronomer published the Rudolphine
Copernicus?
tables? No, it's Kepler. In
No.
2019, Tones and I had a song asking what
Monkey.
sort of... Correct. Derek, which London stadium hosted track and field events during the 1948 Olympics?
White City.
No, it's Wembley. The opening notes of Beethoven's Fifth Symphony represent which letter during World War II?
V.
Correct. Arun, Britain's first bungee jump took place on which Bristol suspension bridge?
Clifton.
Correct. Derek, which American comedian directed the film Small Time Crooks and Deconstructing Harry?
Woody Allen.
It was Woody Allen. Arun, Mount Logan is the highest peak in which North American country?
Canada.
Yes. Derek, which annual musical competition has been won by ABBA and Sandy Shaw?
Eurovision.
Of course. Arun, Tanny Gray Thompson was a world-class competitor in which sport?
Athletics.
Wheelchair racing. In darts, what is Phil Taylor's nickname?
The Power.
Correct. Derek, how many 20p pieces are there in £6?
12.
No, there's 30.
No.
The title of the 2000 best-selling novel by Zadie Smith is
Teeth.
White. Correct. Arun, the juice of which fruit is mixed with vodka to make a screwdriver
Orange.
cocktail? Correct. Derek, in a 1963 film, which titular fantasist works at a funeral parlor?
Walter
Parlour?
Mitty.
No, it's Billy Liar, William Fisher. What G is someone who writes a book on behalf of another
Ghostwriter.
person? Correct. Arun, in which cult comedy series did the sketches The Lumberjack Song and The Dead Parrot first
Monty
appear?
Python's Flying Circus.
Correct. Derek, in World War II, Ak was military slang for which hyphenated word?
Anti-air.
I need to go for a ruling on that. And I'm not going to look it up. I'm just going to let the adjudicators do that. Take a minute or so just to compose yourselves, because the answer on the card is the answer on the card is anti-aircraft. So I will defer to the adjudicators on this. I will summons them to the Discord chat. And see what they say. And they are busy beavering away in the infinite mine of all knowledge.
Could use this opportunity to actually read.
Yes. Everyone praying for the emergency stop to the final round.
Yeah, what? Yeah.
Okay, that is 2 out of 3 have commented, and they've both said the same thing, that there's no reference that they can find to anti-air, and when proofing, one of them didn't feel that it was sufficient on its own to add it as, and outside of TV tropes, our third adjudicator is saying nothing, so I cannot accept anti-air. Derek, anti-aircraft was the answer I wanted, and that is the ruling. So Derek, the clock is still going to be with you, and your time will continue in 3, 2, 1. What N means bargaining with others as done by
Negotiating.
Correct. Aaron, the mountain K2 is located on the border.
No.
No, it's China. In medicine, what does an ENT consultant
Ear, nose, and
specialise in?
throat.
Correct. Derek, which human emotion precedes the phrases in a mist and lies bleeding in
Love.
flower names? Correct. Arun, in which year did Salt Lake City host the Winter Olympics?
2002.
Correct. Derek, Dove Cottage, once home of William Wordsworth, is in which national park?
Lake District.
Correct. Arun, who had a hit single in 1975 with Bohemian
Wait.
Rhapsody? Correct. Derek, how many oarsmen are there in crew competing in the Oxford and Cambridge boat
8.
race? Correct. Arun, built at Spencer's Island, Nova Scotia, which ghost ship was launched into the Amazon and it is the Mary Celeste? What S is the general Italian name given to highly spiced dried sausages?
Salami.
Correct. Derek, King Harold V and Queen Sonia are the reigning monarchs of which
Denmark.
Scandinavian... No, it's Norway. Which Rich Uncle Pennybags is a name for the
Monopoly.
mascot? Correct. Arun, Kate Warren was the first female detective to work for which American agency?
CIA.
No, it's Pinkerton. In children's toys, Ken is the boyfriend of which famous
Barbie.
doll? Correct. Derek, Garrett Fitzgerald and John Bruton have each served as Prime Minister of which European country?
Pass.
It's Ireland, Republic of Ireland. Which nickname for the royal family is the title of a John Grisham novel?
The firm?
Correct. Arun, apnea is a temporary inability. Correct. Derek, which US city is the state capital
That's
of
not what I
Arkansas?
said. Sorry.
Sorry, what did you say?
No, I didn't say breathe. I said sleep.
Oh, then I'm very
That's
sorry.
not what
Then
I said, yeah.
We need to go back. Sorry about that, Derek. We've lost the question about the state
Sorry,
capital of
Derek,
Arkansas.
yeah.
So it's going so fast at this pace, at this stage of the game, that I'm...
Yeah.
I should have asked for a repeat of that question, but thank you for your integrity and your honesty there. Very much
All right.
appreciated. Clock will go back to you. We will. How much time did Derek lose there? We'll keep Aaron where he is at 1792, and we will put Derek back up, even if it's only half a second. He said sleep, Colo. Aaron
Yeah, I
said
said sleep. Yeah.
Oh, what Derek answered. Derek, what did you say to Arkansas?
Little Rock.
You did say Little Rock. It is Little Rock. But you'll get some time back, and the clock will be back with Arun. Good man, Arun, as Shapes is saying. Just wait for the adjudicators to come back with Derek's timestamp. 12:41, so that's actually a not insignificant amount of time to go back up to there. 12:41, and be quiet, dog. Arun, the question is on you. Very best of luck, and your time will continue in 3, 2, 1. What was the first name of the protagonist of the animated series King of the Hill?
That.
It's Hank. Who wrote the novel Wuthering Heights?
Jane Austen.
It's Emily Bronte. As used by the British Army, what sort of military aircraft is a gazelle?
Airplane.
It's a helicopter. Which building material goes before lizard and martin to make the names of animals?
No.
Oh!
Well played.
Oh!
That was a really tough run. You just got the end there.
Run of
Well played.
questions.
You did very well through it, mate. Well done.
Oh. And it always feels slightly uncomfortable in these particular moments where we've had to do an emergency stop so close to the end. But Aaron,
it's a fair amount of stuff. Didn't get the answer right.
Again, I massively applaud you for your integrity and your honesty in the game there, because that could have continued without. And I mean, to be fair, if I'm looking for a justification on this, Derek did say Little Rock, and then the questions would have been back on you anyway, so it wouldn't have made
fair.
It wouldn't have made any difference to the overall scores because it didn't actually end up going back to Derek at all for the rest of the game. So it would have made no difference if you want to think of it like
That's
that.
fine. Yeah,
Puzzle
that's
Dan, welcome to the stream. Arun, it's not 4 points, but a great effort there, and you're off the mark in the tournament. 2 points going to you. Very well played, and
There we go.
We'll see you in day 4.
Cheerio. Thank you very much.
But it does mean we have got a winner. Oh, go away, binary code bot person. Be banned. Thank you, Colin. It means we have got a winner, and for the third time, he's done it again with 12.41 seconds to spare. The winner is Derek. You're probably feeling slightly antsy for a minute there.
a little bit, yeah.
A little bit. Well, you're back in. You're back at the top, and it's another 4 points going your way. I think it's fair to say you were made to work for those points tonight.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That was very close.
Very, very tight match. I'm sure you probably want to go and see the scoreboard at this point.
Sure. Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like something we would do at an ongoing tournament. There you are, 3 played and 3 wins, 12 points, sitting at the top. Of course, Mark and Mark with a game in hand. Curious to see if Mark and Mark are playing each other this time around on this day. They are not. They will clash on day 4, so which is actually going to be day 5. So that is going to be a very, very interesting heat in day 5 as we get to there a bit later on. Elsewhere on the scoreboard, Inca moves up to 5th place now with 5 points. Claire staying with 4 points, currently in 7th place, and Arun is off the mark and into the playoff bracket. Though I don't know if Arun and Itzotli have played. So here is an example right here of where Arun and Itzotli are on the same points, but in their head-to-head, Itzotli came out ahead. I'd need to check the metrics with the Nonaman as well, but as of right now, Arun is not actually in the playoff slot because Liam would supersede him, but that isn't reflected on this board. So we'll see how that develops as we move forward. But those are the standings at the end of the first heat of day 3. Great heat, and Derek, very, very well played for the 3rd time. You have emerged on top. Can you go all the way and do all 5? We'll have to wait and see. For now, go grab yourself a drink, put your feet up, and then come back for the Abyss. Hopefully we'll see you there. Well played again, and we'll see you on day 4.
Thank you. Good night.
Take care, mate. So, an absolutely stonking heat there, has to be said. Really very exciting to watch, and strong performances from all 4 of our players. But for the 3rd time, it is Derek who takes 4 points and assumes the top of the leaderboard. Can anyone stop him? You'll have to tune in next time to find out. Next face-off heat taking place on Saturday this week. So no face-off on Thursday, but on Saturday we will have the 4th of June. It will be Itzotli versus Shapes versus Zeus versus Topper. That is going to be a good heat to watch. Very much looking forward to that. Shapes, another one who's gone 2 for 2. Next week, face-off heats are going to be on the Tuesday and the Thursday. Tuesday the 7th and Thursday the 9th of June. And then we'll see where we're up to when it comes to fixing the following day. So do stay tuned for that. But just before we finish, we have got time for a quick visit to the casually nihilistic arena of the Abyss with a full game. That's 5 packs, all written by Arun. Before we go, I am going to double check the exports of them to make sure that they have exported correctly. And again, many thanks to Lewis for coming to the rescue earlier on and his pack getting scrambled. I'm going to make sure that everything is as it should be. So give me 5 minutes, go get yourselves another drink, and then come back for some of the Abyss. I do hope you'll join me. Congratulations again to Derek. See you in a few minutes' time. And don't go away, because after the break, we're going to go tense. After the break, we have got the Abyss. A lovely pack of the Abyss, all compiled by Arun, so everyone, apart from Arun, can come and join the game. We played on Saturday with the semi-spontaneous pack from me and Apodo, but this one was scheduled Abyss. So do come and join in the fun. Great game, and it's better with the more people we've got. So if you're lurking, this would be a game to come and get involved in. Really good fun. I hope you'll come and join us. Sit tight though. Give me 5 minutes to get the game set up. Go grab another drink, and then we will get going. Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back. back to the third and final part of this Tuesday evening game night, and welcome to our Quizzy Dan Raiders. Dan knew a film. Say It Ain't So. Welcome to Meredith Musing, Quizzy Dan, and Clemson Zatzer and Tebow Bear. Great to have you with us. You are just in time for The Abyss, and as I said just before the break, this is the perfect game to come and play. If you've been lurking, if you've not played before, this is the perfect one to get in on, because it's sort of crossword clue style stuff, so if you're a puzzler, you might enjoy this. We've got 5 packs in this game, all written by Arun tonight, Arun Aromatics. Really solid packs, very accessible all round, and I've double checked to make sure that they all work. So this would be a great game to come and play, and if you want to come and play The Abyss, you need to type in this code. Whiskey. Well, sort of. WKZI. I'm very grateful to Lewis, who has proofed these packs as well. I did have a quick scan through them. They are very solid, very accessible. Drink. Apparently that's a drinking game now, but if you're lurking, if you've not played before, this would be a really good one to get you started on. So do pop yourselves into the lobby if you want to give it a go. If you've just come in and raided, some nice trivia to end the night. I can't ramble on this one because it's an auto-running game. It takes about 40 minutes to do the whole thing. And we played it on Saturday. It was really good fun. Oh, you hate autocorrect. Bad luck there, not a cow. You got it now, which is all good. So I'll give you a few minutes to come join if you want to come play Arun's Abyss tonight. Ooh, Arun's Abyss. I like that. Arranged Abyss, yes. As opposed to ad hoc Abyss. 21 of you in so far. You better remember what I wrote, can I join? I fear that would be pushing the limits of what's acceptable, Erin. But they'll come back to you, I'm sure. They'll come back to you as soon as you see the question. Oh yeah, I remember writing this one. Right, let's turn the piano off. Because the cat was playing it, or rather jumping on it and then hissing at the dog. Yeah, it's in E minor apparently. Extremely related. Right, 30 seconds, last chance to come and join the Abyss. You have to join at the start if you want to play. Welcome, Jack, to the game. You do have to join at the start if you want to play, otherwise you'll just have to play in your head. Right, we about ready? Crisps, Guinness and oyster, that sounds good now. Apart from the Guinness and the oyster. Crisp sounds good though. I'm going to go and have a pizza after the stream. I've got one of those posh Pizza Express pizzas. They've got a meal deal at Tesco, 2 for £10. Makes that the lasagna. I think it's a carbonara pizza, off which I will pick the mushrooms. Yeah. Why? Why what? Oh, the Guinness and oysters. Tish. Which phone will you remember in 2 days' time? What? Face mask and dark chocolate leaveners. I have got strawberries and cream vape, seriously donuts flavour. Although I think the coiler's burnt out, but it's only been in for like a week, so that surprises me if so, but I probably need to change that. And I have got, I think it's the Tesco Prosecco. Why don't I like mushrooms? Because they're vile, Jack. They're a fungus. They're a virus on the face of this planet. They are not the food. So I had a friend who tried to describe mushrooms to me as like little slimy steaks. And they just aren't. No, they're not. They're awful. I won't eat mushrooms, ever. I think the closest I come is if I order a chicken and mushroom pie from the chip shop. No. I'm not going to be tied up in legalese here, Arun Aromatics. I'm not into mushrooms. Yeah, okay. Fungi. Okay, I take it back. I'm not going to slight all fungi with the same sword, but I sliced meat. I don't know. Oh, very good, Topper. Pain. You get a pain for that. In fact, you get a order for that one. No, I've never liked mushrooms. Never have. Won't eat them. So right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. 5, 4, 3, legalese like bolognese, 2, 1. Let's lock it up. Let's play the Abyss. Yeah, we've all just about got onto one side. So, rules of play. You will attempt... such a fun... boo. I thought you said... No, stop it. All of you stop it. Two of them. Players attempt to answer up to 40 questions by whispering the answers to Persephone's Twitch. But oh, Fraser! You missed it by a gnat's whisker. Honestly, 10 seconds earlier and you'd have been in, but unfortunately the lobby has now locked. Use crossword clues to assist you because spelling does matter in this game. After the 5th question, 9 players will be selected to join the Abyss Arena, with players who perform better given a higher chance. But welcome to the stream, all the same, Fraser. Unfortunately, you can't join it now, but do play along for the wings. If players in the Abyss Arena answer a question incorrectly or abstain, they lose a life and drop a level. After the 3rd incorrect answer or abstention, they drop into the Abyss and are out of the game. Player from the wings will be selected to replace them with players who performed better on the previous 5 questions given a higher chance. Arena players earn an extra life up to a maximum of 3 after successfully answering 5 consecutive questions. And after question 40, the players who are in the Abyss Arena will progress to the final spelling matters. I think I know what was going on. Oh, mate, that sucks. Sorry about that. It's just the way it goes. Yeah. Answer on the side and tell us how many you got, and I'll give you your weight in pennies if you fancy that. If you're going to be an honest John about it. Right. I hope you're ready to play. Good luck. The Abyss, as written by Arun. Let's play. I like this game because I don't need to press any buttons now for 40 questions. Here we go. First question. Category, surname is Smith. Perform the theme song for the 24th James Bond film. 3 or 3-5? That was Sam. Sam Smith. The writings on the wall, I believe. Second best is the next category. Second longest river in the UK, 6 or 5-6? No, Shapes, it's not on that category. It's the Thames, or the River Thames, yes, it's the second longest after, I believe, the 7? Yes, it says it right there on the screen, longest is 7. Category is found in Arun Aromatics, criminally setting fire to a property with 5 letters. Oh, it's arson. Spelling does count in this one. Bad luck, not a cat. Not getting that one right. All in the name. Yes, there is an all in the name category. And these are the 5 categories you'll face over the rest of the game. Films in 5 words. Maverick Takes My Breath Away. 1986, 3 and 3. Recent sequel just come out at the cinema. Top Gun was the answer. Top Gun. Well done if you got that one. And the final category that is going to be in this game of the Abyss is What's Missing? Red, blank, yellow, green, blue. With 6 letters. It's orange. The colours of the rainbow. So, quite a few with 5. Let's see who comes into the Abyss Arena after 5 questions. Shapes is in with 4. It's Otley, you've got in with 3. Think of your points as lottery tickets at this point. Riff, you're in with 4. Statistically, we should get some 5s in. Claire's in with 4. There's our first 5. Only 5 for 5 does get into the Abyss Arena. Derek also with a 5, getting in. Mark's in with a 4. Toot's in with a 5. And one more player to join our first 9. It's Nata with a 2. That looks like a good statistical spread to me. Good luck. The game continues. Found in Arun Aromatics, a UK #1 single for Blondie in 1980. 6 letters. Atomic was the answer we wanted there. One way or another. I think it's that one. Is that Atomic? I'm gonna get you one way. What's missing? Malachi, Matthew, blank, Luke, John. 4 letters. It's points. Mark is what we're after there. Nice to see both of our marks getting that. Nata losing a life. They are successive books of the Bible. Last of the Old and the first 4 of the New Testaments. Films in 5 words. Indian quiz champion wins big. 2008, 7 and 11. Slumdog Millionaire is what we're after there. Very well done if you got that. Everyone in the Abyss Arena going green. Nice to see. Not Pat Gibson, sadly. No. Surname is Smith. Succeeded David Tennant as the Doctor. 4 or 4-5. So in this category, either first name or first name with surname will be acceptable. Is the general rule of how this round is playing out. It was Matt Smith. Nata, you are poised above the precipice of the abyss, ready to fall for 30 minutes if you get another one wrong. Here's your next question. Second best, second woman to become a US Supreme Court Justice, 4, 5, 8 or 8. Ruth Bader Ginsburg was the right answer, and Nata, you've dropped into the abyss and you're out of the game. Thanks for playing. Topper, welcome on into the abyss. After 10 questions, Fernando and Toot are leading the pack with 10 each. On to the next. Films in 5 words. Extremely competitive a cappella singing, 2012, 5 and 7. Bad luck on that. Spelling does matter in this game. Pitch perfect is what we wanted there. Riff, you've dropped into the abyss and you're out of the game, but thank you for playing. Mark, that's 5 right in a row. Back up to the top flight with an extra life right there. And Topper's going to, not Topper, Riff is going to be replaced by a brand new Halo. Welcome to the game. Next question. Found in Arun aromatics. Short past the tubes, also a species of penguin. 8 letters. It's a macaroni penguin, like Yankee Doodle. Hello, Digital David. Welcome to the stream. Great to have you with us. Hope you're well, my dude. Surname is Smith, lead singer of the band The Cure. 6 or 6 Smith. Trickier one here. Robert Smith is what we wanted there. And remember, in each pack of 10 questions, there are 2 very hard for the final, 2 easy, 3 medium, and 3 extra medium. What's missing is next. Helium, blank, beryllium, boron, carbon. 7 letters. It was lithium. They are successive elements on the periodic table arranged by atomic number, I believe. Topper, you've dropped into the abyss and you're out of the game, but thank you for playing. To be replaced by Woohoo, currently on 9 points. Welcome to the game. Next question. Second best. Actress with the second most female acting Oscar nominations. 9, 7 or 7? Katharine Hepburn was the answer. Meryl Streep has the most. And unfortunately, brand new Haley, you've dropped into the abyss and you're out of the game, but thank you for playing. It's Sotley and Derek getting an extra life, both back up to the top flight, and after 15 questions, Toot has the lead. Odd Garrett, welcome to the game on 10 points. Let's go on to our next set of 5. Films in 5 words. Judy Garland's footwear. Happy Toot, 1939, 3622. The Wizard of Oz is what we wanted there. Sea of Green in the arena. On to the next. What's missing? Brazil, USA, China, Canada, blank. 6 letters. Russia is what we wanted. These are the largest countries on Earth by area. Russia. That's what we needed there. No eliminations. Let's go on to the next. Found in Arun aromatics. The Legend of Zelda, blank of time. 7 letters. Ocarina is what we're after there. Woohoo, losing a life, poised above the abyss floor. so to speak. Next question. Second best, second largest country by area. Related to a question we've actually not long just seen. But can you remember? Oh, we've got 2 turn to base 394s now. Alright, Kegler. Canada was the answer. Kegler, welcome to the stream. And woohoo, you've dropped into the abyss and you're out of the game, but thank you for playing. Claire and Oni, very well done. You've earned yourselves an extra life. Oni back up to the middle. Claire back up to the top flight there. And Innis, welcome to the Abyss Arena. Welcome to the game. Let's read this one as Alan Rickman. Alliteratively named American Tennis Star 4445. I believe it is not Harry Potter. Mr. Takagi, I will count to 3. There will not be a 4. Stan Smith was the answer. Also a lead character in the cartoon American Dad, I believe. Found in Arun Aromatics, what relation your parent's sister is to you, with 4 letters. It's your aunt, A-U-N-T. Everyone but Riff getting that one, Riff not getting an answer in time. Let's go on. Films in 5 words. House with many balloons attached. 2009, 2 letters. So we've reached the midpoint of the game. Derek and 2 both with 20. Claire, Fernando, Mark, Samson all with 19. And another nice sea of green there. Extra lives coming out here to It's Sotley and Toot. Both of you back up to the top flight, keeping you in the Abyss Arena that little bit longer. Can you stay there all the way? Let's see. Next question. Surname is Smith. Played Minerva McGonagall and a Violet Crawley on screen. 6465. It was Maggie, Dame Maggie Smith. Well done if you got that one. No extra lives to go out. Garrett and Shapes hoping for the next one right for an extra life. What's missing? 27, 64, 125, blank, 343. 3 letters, or probably digits to be honest. $216 cube numbers from 3 cubed up to 7 cubed. Shapes and Garrett, you've dropped into the Abyss and you're out the game, but thank you for playing. Jack was joining us in the Abyss Arena, and Fernando joining us in the Abyss Arena on 18 and 21 respectively. Let's move on. Second tallest mountain on Earth. 2 letters. This is of course K2. Tallest of course being Mount Everest. See a green there. Oni and Innis, extra life. Oni back up to the middle and Innis back up to the top flight. Let's go on. Found in Arun Aromatics. Most popular city in Oman. 6 letters. Muscat is the answer, or Muscat. Claire losing a life on that one. No eliminations from the Abyss Arena. Let's play on. VXLC blank. What's missing? We wanted the D on that one. They are Roman numerals getting larger. Jack losing a life. It's Sotley 5 in a row, but already at the top flight, so we reset your point counter. Films in 5 words. Female prisoners sing about jazz. 2002, 7 letters. I'm going to play it till the time runs out. Claire, you've dropped into the Abyss and you're out of the game, but thank you for playing Chicago. Come on, babe, we're gonna paint the town. And Clemson, welcome to the game. Coming in with 20 points. Next question. Surname is Smith, protagonist of the George Orwell novel 1984. Oh yeah, they're very much in prison. Winston Smith, the protagonist of 1984. Fernando and Oni losing a life there. But Mark and Toot with 5 in a row are both getting an extra life and both back up to the top flight now. Second best. Artist with the second most UK #1 singles. 3, 7 or 7? It did indeed not count. The Beatles is the answer we wanted. Oni and Innes losing life and Oni dropping into the abyss and you're out the game, but thank you for playing. Most is Elvis Presley. Natter, welcome to the game. And on the white podium, found in Arun Aromatics. First name shared by actor Freeman and President Van Buren. With 6 letters. Did you read all of the question or did everyone just go for Morgan? It's Martin Freeman and Martin Van Buren, not Morgan Freeman. Claire losing life there. What's missing? Bill Clinton, George W. Bush, blank, Donald Trump, Joe Biden. 6, 5 or 5? Barack Obama is the answer. Did I say Claire lost a life? Claire wasn't in the Abyss Arena, but never mind. Jack, you have got yourself an extra life right there. Back up to the top flight. Very well played. As we come into the final straight, 8 questions remaining. Films in 5 words. Red pill or blue pill? 1999, 3 and 6. Of course, The Matrix, starring Keanu Reeves. Great film. Oh, you said Armin Van Buren. It's Ollie. Another extra life. You're back up to the top flight. Well played. Nobody poised over this floor at the moment. Category. Surname is Smith. A slapping rapper and star of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. 4 or 4, 5. Slapping rapper. Nice. Keep my wife's name out your flying mouth. It's Will Smith. Fernando, that's an extra life. You're back up to the top flight. 6 questions to go. Second best, British monarch with the second longest reign. She came up earlier on. It's Queen Victoria. Longest obviously being Elizabeth II, whose Jubilee we're celebrating this weekend. Yes, that's 5 right in a row. You're back up to the top flight. All players in the Abyss Arena are on the top flight. We've got 5 questions left. Good luck. Surname is Smith. Voices Lisa Simpson. 8 or 8, 5. Couple of lives being lost there. Fernando and Natter. Yeardley, I think is how that's pronounced. Yeardley Smith. Voices Lisa Simpson. Moving on. Found in Arun Aromatics. Oranges and lemons are this type of fruit. 6 letters. I think limes might be as well. They're citrus fruits. Well done. See a green going on there. Nice to see. 3 questions. Can you stay in the Abyss Arena? Second best. Second top goal scorer for England at the Men's FIFA World Cup. 5, 4 or 4? It's Harry Kane, so it is. The biggest goal scorer is Gary Lineker. Natter. Can you survive these final 2 questions, or is someone going to get a last chance in the Abyss Arena? What's missing? Helium, blank, beryllium, boron, carbon. Have we seen this?
I know this.
We may have seen this one. Terror. Yeah. Apologies for that. That's one of those things that I can't stop it because it's a self-running game. Samson, welcome to the game. Last question. Films in 5 words. Will Ferrell's father isn't Santa. 2003. 3 letters. It's Elf is the answer. And at the end of that, that is 40 questions. And it's time for the final. We're going to restore everybody up to the top. I'm going to give Nata a very special... Because, no, that's not Aaron's fault. That's it looks like it's a compiler error again. It's the second time that's happened tonight. First time in Pyramid was quite substantial. That was 1 question out of 40 where that's happened. If you got that one home, yeah, it should have read Kilo, Mega, Giga, Blank, Peter, or Pitter. The answer being terror and scientific prefixes increasing in scale. Yeah, just looking at this, this is compiled helium, beryllium, boron. For reasons best known to itself. I don't know why. I don't know why it's done that. I can see why it's done that. It's because it's taken cell B12 instead of... It's taken cell B11 instead of B12. That might actually be a bug in the compiler tool. Yeah, I'm just looking at that anonymous alligator. Whoever is anonymous alligator. It's that cell. And that's the issue. It's concatenating B11. I don't know if that's a bug in the tool. I'm going to have to go and check that. Nata, huge apologies to you that's caused elimination for you. But I guess kudos to Samster getting in on that one. That is the way it goes. It's Elias the alligator. Lovely stuff. Maybe CSV rules. No, I'll stick with Jason. Thank you. But yeah, CSV would probably be. I mean, Pandas and I are in conversation about how to update, upgrade the question writing tool. He's a spreadsheet wizard, and I'm really not. Anyway, finalists are Jack on 31, it's Sotley on 34, Fernando on 34, and Clemson on 31, Samson on 37, Derek on 38, Mark on 35, Toot on 38, and Innes on 32. Very well done. You are our Abyss Arena finalists. Here are the rules. 9 finalists have had their lives refreshed. Further extra lives will not be awarded in the final. Up to 10 questions will be displayed with your answers to Persephone's Twitch bot. If arena players drop into the abyss, they are permanently out of the game and will not be replaced. Winner is the last player standing. If after 10 questions no winner has emerged, the winner will be the player with the most lives left. In the event of a tie, the player with the highest score is the winner. So same categories, randomised order, and these ones are just a little bit harder. Do keep answering in the lobby, because if you want some extra pennies, you do get... how much do you get? 5 pennies times your score. So your score times 5 will give you a penny payout for this game. So, good luck to our 9 finalists. There can only be 1 winner. There might be no winners. We'll have to see. Good luck. Let's play the final. Last 10 questions of the night. At 10:30. Here's your first. Surname is Smith, star of Radio 4's A Brief History of Time Wasting. Linda Smith, the late Linda Smith. Quite a few lives being lost there. Well done to It's Sotley and Clemson, Derek and Toot still on the top flight. Found in a rune aromatics, a small primate native to the Americas. It's the tamarin. Very well done to Innes, the only player other than Lupine in the wings to get that one right. Let's have a look at the next. What's missing? Pius, John, Blank, John Paul, 4 letters. It's Paul. These are successive popes. Samson and Fernando, you've dropped into the abyss and you're out of the game, but thank you for playing. Everyone on the bottom flight now. Found in a rune aromatics, model of Ford, first produced in 1962 with 7 letters. Oh no! It's the Cortina! And Jack, it's Otley and Clemson, Mark and Toot. You've dropped into the abyss and you're out the game, but thank you for playing. It's Derek versus Innes. Surname is Smith, the UK's first female Home Secretary, 6 or 6'5". Both arena players have locked in. Both are correct. Jackie is the answer. Jackie Smith. 5 questions to go. You're both on the bottom rung. Here's your next. Second best Twitter user with the second highest number of followers. 6 or 6. Derek's in. Innes is in. Innes is wrong. Derek is right. It's Justin Bieber. Innes, you've dropped into the abyss and you're out of the game, but thank you for playing, which means our winner is Derek Agony. I feel like we've been building up to that resolution of chord for some time. Derek, double trouble for you tonight. Double victory in face-off and victory here in the arena. Not quite doing the treble, but getting a double win, that's a very impressive effort. Very well played. Abyss survivors, let's just take a look at our former Abyss survivors. If I can click the button. Derek Agony, this is your first time surviving the Abyss. Toot has done it 4 times, Samson's done it twice, and Lewis, Mark and Quizzle have each done it once. But Derek, this is your first Abyss medal. Yes, you can. Arun, very welcome to do that in chat or in the Discord, whichever you prefer. Explains why you became... Derek the Belieber Agony explains why you became a violinist. That's rude. Tied third is fine by me. Absolutely, Jack. Well played. And well played, everybody. Whatever your score is, times it by 5. That's what we'll give you in pennies. But huge congratulations to Derek there. And, very good. Very good. Innes is the first. Coriolanus is the right answer. Simply because 10 letters. Only 10-letter player can think. It probably is, actually. Yeah. Anus. Lol. Cymbeline. Yeah, Cymbeline's 11, isn't it? 9. Wrong way. Frequently mentions Walt Whitman work, 1989. To jump in the gun, I think it's Dead Poets Society. That's it. My Facebook is going mad. It's my wife posting things to me. Dead Poets Society was the right answer. Derek, the first one to get in there. Damn you, Walt Whitman. 2 more questions to come. And Dogfish, welcome to the stream at this late hour. Mr. Bean actor voices Hornbill, 1994, 344. Old Garrett, the first to get there with The Lion King, is the right answer. Very well played. And I think there's just one more question from Arun to close out this pack tonight. I think there's just one more anyway. Infrared, visible, light, blank, X-rays, gamma rays, 11 letters. Toot the first in with microwaves, which is not right. Innes the first in with the correct answer, which is ultraviolet. Yes, UV is what we wanted there. Yeah, microwave doesn't fit. So, well done if you've got some kudos over there in the chat. And that is the end of the game, and that is going to be the end of the stream. Alex, the Abyss, allow people entering mid-game like Spotlight. The player entry being randomised out of Spotlight feels like it owes itself to being the same. You're probably right, actually. I do need to add that. And I feel bad players sort of joining just after we've started, not able to join the game. So I'll... Ultraviolet's nice. Yeah, thanks as ever for the suggestions. If you've got feedback from stuff, do pop them into the Discord. Panda and I are going to have a chat probably at some point later this week about how we can restructure all of the questions. The thing is, I always use bespoke JSON stuff, so they're all subtly different, so it's not as simple as just doing a fix all. They're all going to have to be done individually. So Panda and I are going to have a conversation about how we can improve the question writing tool to avoid issues like this, because in things like when you've got 50 questions, you can proof the questions in Sheets and it's all fine, but then the JSON, if that doesn't export correctly, you've got a problem, and you've then got to comb through again to make sure everything lines up. In something like the pyramid, I probably should have spotted that, to be fair. In something like this, when you're just sort of doing a glance down, it's very easy to miss stuff unless you end up, otherwise you end up proofing everything twice, which is just a reduplication of work. So yeah, something that we need to talk about to make that more robust. It's a sort of open secret that the question writing tool is bad, and that is just purely on account of the fact that I'm just rubbish at spreadsheets. So they're sort of held together with Pritt stick and string. But thank you very much to Aaron, all the same, for that question pack. And fortunately, one question that went slightly wayward. And as I said, it might actually be a bug in the tool rather than a copy pasta error, which is I think what caused the pyramid stuff. But either way, it's been a fun night. Thank you all for joining me, and apologies. I think something went wrong with every game other than Face Off. So the pyramid and the abyss and hacker, something went wrong with all of them. But we go on resolutely, and it's been fun. So thank you all very much for joining me. And thank you to all our question writers, to Lewis and to Arun. And to Samsa, who wrote Hacker as well. Thank you very much indeed for all your efforts. As ever, do come join the Discord. Come and hang out with us if you want to. Discord link is right there. Other stuff, what is going on this week? Well, Bash is continuing with Breakaway and All Clued Up tomorrow evening. So AT_Bash. Do go give him a follow if you want to go get some more quizzing action. Breakaway tournament continuing with Bash tomorrow. Giving us X, yes, that's going to be the raid message. Very much to you guys. Thank you for the reminder. I wonder what it was. So that's Bash. No stream on Friday from Bash because he is gigging. And also it's a bank holiday weekend, although I'm not observing the bank holiday. I'm going to be here Thursday and Saturday, so no drama on that front. Topper, our dude Topper, is going to be back on the 5th of June. That's this Sunday. With Checklist and the 21st question. That's coming up this Sunday, so do go give Topper a follow. The disintegration of the persistent memory would also be a good raid message. As for me, I'm going to be back on Thursday. We've got Only Connect by Toot, and we've got The Escape Artist by me, which I haven't written yet, so that's something for me to do tomorrow. Only Connect and The Escape Artist on Thursday night. And then on Saturday, we have got Set Game, Money Box, Face Off, and Danger Zone. Money Box from Shapes, Danger Zone from Lupine. That should be a really fun stream. Money Box, Danger Zone in particular, two really great games to get your teeth into. So do come join me right here over the bank holiday, Thursday and Saturday. If you're off gallivanting and doing street parties this weekend, I don't blame you. Have a great time and put some sunscreen on. It's going to be warm this weekend. But if I see you on Thursday or Saturday, fantastic. If not, have a great weekend, and I will see you again very soon. One thing I'm going to mention before we find a raid target is on. It's a Sunday, and it's coming up soon. It's Sunday the 19th of June at 6 p.m. My dude, hAx0R, who's been lurking a bit tonight, I don't know if he's still here. Huds, bro, you still here? Looks like he's still in chat. Anyway, Huds is a Sonic speedrunner. He's salt of the earth. He's one of the nicest guys I know. He's coming to visit next month or in July at some point, so that'll be fun. It's like IRL meetup, which will be great. But he's an absolute lad, and he is doing for June, which is Pride Month. He did it last year, and we sort of did a spontaneous joint stream thing. You may remember we did the sort of combo stream with the Sonic special night on a Sunday night. We did that sort of on a whim last year. This year it's actually been scheduled in. So on the 19th of June, which is a Sunday, I've mentioned this to Topper, and Topper said he's not actually streaming that night, so there's sort of no sort of cross-quiz clash, as it were. Huds and I are going to be doing a sort of joint stream, again, where we'll be doing trivia on here. We're playing a couple of games, still TBC, and then we'll be raiding over to his, and Huds and I are going to be racing the Sonic trilogy. Now, last year, you may recall, we raced Sonic 1 and Sonic 2, and I won both. But he is a Sonic 3 speedrunner, so adding Sonic 3 and Knuckles into the mix is going to make things very, very interesting. So there's going to be a couple of quiz games over here, and then raiding over to Huds for the Sonic trilogy speedrun. And he's all of it is raising money for Bristol Pride, which I know is Huds' hometown, and a great cause in Pride Month. So if you can join us for that, that's Sunday the 19th of June. It'd be fantastic to have you. Do note it in your diary. There'll be some quiz action over here and Sonic races over there, and Huds and I will be co-hosting the whole night. And it should be great fun, raising money for a great cause. So if that is your particular brand of vodka. There will be quiz stuff here. It will be sort of Sonic themed and video game themed. Last year when we did Red Homes and Risky Business, I think it was exclusively Sonic themed. This year it's probably not going to be exclusively Sonic themed, but there will be a sort of heavy leaning towards it. So if you fancy coming to that, there'll be an amalgamation of communities again, Hudson's community and this community, hopefully all coming together. So Sunday 19th of June, put it in your diary. It's starting at 6 p.m, earlier than normal on this channel, and then raiding over to Huds later on. So do come along for that. More streams in the interim, but just a forward warning for you if you fancy that. It'd be great to see you on those. Let's see if we got someone to raid. What was the raid message? Eisen sent it to me earlier on. I've lost it now. Let me find it again. Giving us X, yes, there we go. Giving us X, yes. That's going to be the... Thank you, Algaria. Hashtag giving us X, yes, is going to be the raid message, but we need to find someone to raid. Is there anyone online that we can raid? Oh, Bricks is still up. Yeah, let's go raid Bricks. He's a worm speedrunner. Giving us X, yes. Let's raid Ruffle Bricks. Great guy, speedrunner of stuff. That's not how you raid. Let's try that again. There we go. Giving us X, yes. Until next time, I have been Royal Flush. You have been watching Game Night. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you on Thursday for Only Connect and The Escape Artist. Until next time, take care, peace out, and good night.